Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to another Daily Blues here on 100% Chelsea. All the latest transfer news to do with Chelsea Football Club. And today, first thing I have to say, I've got two things to say before I get started on the latest news. First one is you guys are absolute banter. I mean, your comments that come through, they crack me up. It's like one big community. And the banter is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Keep it up, honestly, guys. Keep it up. It's great to read. Second thing to tell you guys is please watch the previous video about Peter Cech. Myself, Tony, and Louis spoke about Peter Cech going to Arsenal. Had a little discussion. A lot of fun. And yeah, check that out. Arsenal Fan TV did retweet that, and a few Arsenal fans have come on and left comments. Nothing abusive, nothing crazy, but just to let you know, the Gooners have seen the video. So let's make our presence felt. Okay, now getting to the latest rumors is apparently we have more news now. John Stones, it seems like we are going to actually put a £26 million bid in for Stones, as I reported last week, exclusively here on 100% Chelsea. No, I'm kidding. I did mention that Chelsea would put in a £26 million bid. Apparently, within the next 48 hours, Chelsea will place that bid. And let's see what Everton have to say, you know, because it's clear that we want him. It's clear we're after John Stones. I would take him any day of the week. It's clear that we need a centre-back, judging on our two friendlies so far. I don't know what's happened. You know, our back four are normally our strongest point, our strongest area. But they just look a bit flimsy, a bit clumsy. I don't quite know what's going on. You know, John Terry's John Terry. You know, you can't go wrong with John Terry. But at times he's looked a bit slow. He's looked a bit off. Is that just pre-season? It might be. Cahill, not been up to it at all. Zuma's done good, I think. Zuma's done all right. Azpilicueta's done quite good. You know, he hasn't changed. And Ivanovic, probably just a bit of fitness that's needed. Apart from that, it would normally be all right, but we're just looking a bit clumsy defensively, and I don't like it. So John Stones is very welcome at the moment. Honestly, very welcome. £26 million. Let's see what Everton say. I've got a feeling they're going to say no. They clearly want more. They clearly want 32 or 34 million or God knows how much. So, yeah, as I've said before, we will get him. Whether it's 26 or 30 or 32 or 34, we will end up getting him, I think. But obviously, the less, the better. So Martinez, just, you know, swallow your pride and just let him go. Because he's going to go. You know, just let him go now for 26 and there won't be no trouble. All right, Martinez. All right. Now, John Stones, leave me your comments on John Stones. Please leave me your comments. Do you want him? Do you think he'd be a good fit at Chelsea? Do you see him as the next John Terry? Do you see him being a quality centre-back? Or do you just see him being one of those mid-table players who go to a big club and fail? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Next piece of news is about Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba has officially signed for Montreal Impact. And that's been done in the last, what, half hour? Honestly, the last half an hour, that has happened. It's brand new. It's exclusive news. It's only just happened. He's gone and joined Montreal. Honestly, good luck to him. Good luck to him. I wish him all the best, and I'm sure we'll see him back at Chelsea really soon in some sort of capacity as a coach. And yeah, that'd be great. I would honestly, for Drogba, if he doesn't want to get into coaching properly, I would create a new role which no football club has. Dressing room motivator. I don't care. He'll get paid to motivate the team in the dressing room. That's it. That's his job. You know, in training, when players are down, Didier, have a word. In the dressing room before a game, Didier, have a word. Half time, Didier, have a word. Full time, Didier, have a flipping word. That would be his job. I would do that, honestly. So I hope to see him back at Chelsea once he's finished playing. Good luck to him. Next piece of news, Axel Witsel. There's news coming from Zenit, and it's from the sporting director of Zenit St. Petersburg. He has come out and said, we are not letting Witsel go for any less than 100 million euros. If someone meets 100 million euros, we will let him go. Is he crazy? Is he lost the plot? Who the hell is going to pay 100 million for Witsel? People are going to pay 100 million for Ronaldo, you know, and there's still a chance you might get him. Witsel, come on, 100 million. It's clear that Zenit want to keep him. It's clear that he's not going anywhere. So Witsel, out the question. Game over. Finished. We're not going to talk about him anymore. Witsel is done. As I've said, doesn't look like we're going to go and get anyone else now. Probably just Stones, a left back, probably Rahman, and that's it, I think. To be honest, who knows? We might end up getting one midfielder if we're even lucky, but I just don't see it happening. Victor Moses has proven that he's got a place. Quadrado needs to probably up his game a little bit, prove that he's there, and if he does, we don't need anyone. We don't. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Exciting times for Chelsea. Not. Anyway, I've seen in the comments just a little bit. Let me mention Barcelona. We're going to play against Barcelona. Is it tomorrow night at 1 a.m.? I think it's tomorrow night because of the timing. It's baffling, you know. Technically, it's tomorrow night, but it's not because it's Wednesday morning. I don't know. But we're playing Barcelona next, and you know it's a game where I feel we just, as long as we don't get battered, we're fine. We're fine because, well, you know what? I say that, but Man United beat them. So why can't we? You know, I feel, again, we should probably prepare and try and fix up defensively. Barcelona are a very, very attacking team. So I think it's a good opportunity to see how our defense are at the moment. You know, can they fix up just a little bit? You know, I think Barcelona will be the perfect test for that. Let them attack. I'd treat it as a training session, honestly. Let them attack. And let's just see how good defensively we still are. Because if we've got problems, we can identify them. You know, the one team that you have to defend against is Barcelona. So it'd be a great testing ground for us to just see how good we are defensively at the moment. And we can test our counter-attacking out against them, as we always do against Barca. That's how we always seem to beat them. And from time to time, if we do decide to play attacking, we can see how well we can attack against probably the best attacking team there is in the world, Barcelona. So I think it's a great test for us. Let's see what happens. And then onto the Community Shield, baby. I can't wait for Arsenal. Bring them on. Wembley, our second home. Right, let's get to your comments. Chelsea Maniac 321. Oh yeah, before I say this, I'm sorry if I miss your comment. If I do miss your comment, I'm sorry. There's loads. I'm not a machine. I am not Boybot. I can't read every single comment. All right, I can't. Chelsea Maniac 321 says Falcao looked sharp against PSG. I think he's going to be amazing this season. I've told you. I just think we've honestly got a bargain here. We've got a world-class striker for nothing, and you're going to see why. Honestly, Razor15694 says, "Hey Eunice, who do you think will be the top four when we move into our £60,000 plus stadium? And do you also think we will still call it Stamford Bridge, or will we call it the Yokohama Stadium?" The top four I see is us, Arsenal, Man United. You have to say City because they've got money. I think that'll be the top four. And no, we're keeping it. We're calling it Stamford Bridge. It's staying at Stamford Bridge because it is still Stamford Bridge. We haven't moved. It's the same place, so it's Stamford Bridge. CFC Fan 99 says Stone Zuma partnership, amazing. Could be. That would be quite beastly. Right. Let me get to a few of your earlier ones. Vincent says, would you rather beat Arsenal twice and not be in the Champions League final, or get beat by Arsenal twice and be in the Champions League final? Is that twice in the league? Because I don't mind losing twice in the league to them and then winning the league and then going to the Champions League final. That would be ideal. But if you just mean losing to Arsenal in important games twice, no, I can't, because we have a record against them. The Champions League final can wait. Mourinho has never lost to Wenger. That's not changing. Okay, that's not changing. Not in a million years is that changing. Omran says Roman will follow a policy to Liverpool in 2010. He was stupid because he is a Russian-born. I don't understand what you mean, mate. I really don't understand what you mean. Clarify if you want. That Chelsea fan says, I'd rather beat Arsenal twice. You just have to, because they haven't beaten us under Mourinho, and they haven't beaten Mourinho. He's gone to all these clubs, and they still haven't beaten him. So, you know. Right. Alvin says, do you think Cuadrado can do well at Chelsea? I think he can, honestly. He just needs to, I don't know. He just needs to get more confidence. He just needs to, get that swagger. I'm just going to say that flair and prove what he can do. One bad season is bad enough, but coming in second season, you should be settled. Start proving yourself, and hopefully he gets the game time. Hopefully Falcao will help him out. That Chelsea fan says, no, Eunice, Mikel is part of our defensive system. Are you saying Mikel's bad then? Do you want a brawl? No, I'm not saying that. Mikel is a legend. I'm just saying, defensively, we've had a few issues. This preseason anyway. Red Bulls was a big example. PSG was another example, even though we were better. We need to just up our game and show that defensively we've still got a good block there, because last year that was our advantage. Defense. That's how we won the league. That's how we parked the bus. Now we have to prove our bus is stronger than ever. And when needed, we pull out the bus and no one will score. Okay? Cheers to that. It's not quite Buxton. Hashtag Buxton Army, of course, Joe Weller, but it's good water. Anyway, that Chelsea fan says, you've never seen Stones then, have you, to Juan Marillo? Obviously, if you haven't seen Stones, I'm just going to clarify this. Great central defender, statistically better than John Terry last year. Yep, shocking. But, I think it'd be a good signing. CFC Fan 99 says, it makes sense for Drogba to go to Montreal. It's the only MLS side that speak his language, French. But I would have loved him to go to New York City with Lamps. That would have been ideal. Can you imagine Pirlo, Lampard, Drogba? They've won the MLS. Chelsea Maniac 321 says it will still be called Stamford Bridge after the renovation. Yes. CFC Fan 99 also says, right, sorry, I've just seemed to have missed your comment. What was that about Witsel? Yes, Witsel, £100 million? No way. You have to understand the Russian league is not as good as the BPL. Just because he was good there doesn't mean he'll thrive here in England. Exactly. And spending $100 million for someone who's not even proven to be actual proper world class yet, he's good, but he's not Ronaldo. Come on. It's unbelievable. Omran says, Rob Beasley said, the journalist, unavoidable days of extravagance went without promise, and Mourinho is forced to adapt to the situation by order of Roman. Chelsea have the financial strength. Again, I don't quite understand what you mean. I'm sorry, I don't get it. Andres says, I agree with you, Eunice. Falcao was always making runs last year at United, but hunchback head down Ashley Young was never looking at him, or Fellaini for that matter. He was alone, and this year he's not. He's got the whole team and the manager behind him. Chelsea Oman, usual shout out to Chelsea in Oman. Good on your son. Love them. Razor15694 says, I saw Falcao's interview with Chelsea TV, and he wants to stay with us for years to come, which is good news. Plus, he wants all the trophies this year. We can honestly do it. Vincent says a second Champions League would immortalize the club. It would. I think I don't want to win a Champions League by luck again. I want to show that we're the best. 2012, it was amazing. It was miracle. It was beautiful. It was written in the stars. It was a dream come true. I was living in heaven that time. That season. It was ridiculous. But we want to prove that we've got the best team. We want to show that we are here to dominate world football. And the only way to do that is to retain the league and then go on to the Champions League and then just keep consistently winning these trophies. And that's the way. That's the way forward. We have to dominate here first and show that we are the English team. No one else. We are. So, yeah, once we do that, we can move on to really dominating Europe and the world. Chelsea Maniac 321 says, I think Mourinho should become president. Hey, when who knows? When Roman sells the club, or eventually when he does leave, or he leaves it to his son or whatnot, I don't know. Hopefully Mourinho can become the chairman, or sporting director, or co-owner. Yeah, why not? No, not co-owner, because Mourinho has said if he ran Chelsea Football Club, we'd be bankrupt. So, anyway. Kalisha says, biggest threat for the title next season? At the moment, I'm split between Arsenal and United. But I've just got a feeling Arsenal are going to be that more dominating team. I don't know. Let's wait and see. But Arsenal or United, at the moment, Arsenal probably looking more. United don't scare me with their signings. They don't. Schweinsteiger's injured again. That just proves to you exactly what they're signing. And I've said it from day one. He's injury prone. Their signings don't scare me. Arsenal, though, they look more gelled than last season. They've kept the same team. They've just made little adjustments. And that is where you've got to be worried, because that's what we've done. Louis is here. Louis, yes, the Louis that I've been speaking to here on 100% Chelsea, has says, Eunice, ideal partner for Matic? Ideal partner for Matic? I'm not quite sure, but it looks like we're going to have to stick with someone like Ramirez or Mikel. One of them, because we're not buying anyone. CFC Fan 99 says, if we beat Arsenal on Sunday and Mo doesn't want an interview with you, while he is moaning about our history on Arsenal Fan TV, hijack the interview and make him talk to you. I'm not going to say I didn't think of that. I'm not going to lie to you and say I haven't even thought of that. That hasn't crossed my mind. It has. That has crossed my mind. And let's wait and see. Let's just wait and see. If he doesn't talk, I might just pop my head in, while he's talking. I might. I'm not promising, though. 2012 will not repeat itself. We need proper attacking, says Chelsea in Oman. Chelsea, Oman. CFC Fan 99 says, how on earth did we win the 2012 Champions League, Eunice? I'm still wondering. That wasn't even our best squad. Honestly, that was ridiculous. I don't know how we did it. Vincent says, do you think Chelsea could ever win the league and Champions League in the same season? Yes. Trust me when I say, and remember these words, the day will come where we do the league and Champions League double, maybe even more, maybe the treble, but we will win the league and the Champions League in one season. I am sure we will eventually. Just mark my words. Maybe not now, maybe not in 2 years, maybe not in 3 years, but give it maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Down the line, Mourinho would have turned Chelsea into a flipping dynasty. And trust me, we will do it. We will do it. Trust me. Just have faith in Jose. Support him, support the club, support the team, back the team, and we will. Believe me, we will. Everything's in place. Andres says Mo is a hater. Excuse me, hater. Well, his surname is Hader, not hater. But as he says here, he's a hater. He is for us. He seems to like everyone else, just not Chelsea. I think we get into his, I think we annoy him a bit. We do annoy him a bit. Chelsea Maniac 321 says, I hope in 5 or 10 years Mourinho will be manager with Drogba, Lamps, and Terry as his backroom staff. That would be awesome. That will happen eventually as well, I think. And Jordan says, do you think we need more goals in the 3 behind the striker? Can Traore provide that? Well, basically what he's saying. With our striker, we're expecting goals. But a lot of people said Hazard should be scoring more. Williams should be scoring more. Oscar should be scoring more. Fabregas, what's going on? Midfielder not scoring goals because Lampard used to. Yes, I think the wingers, because we're playing more attacking now, we're playing down the sides. I think the wingers like Hazard and Willian, especially Hazard, because if he wants to prove he's on Messi's level, Ronaldo's level, if he's up there, going for the Ballon d'Or, he needs 30+ goals. No question. Any less, you're not going to get it. He needs goals. So yes, I would say we do need more goals from midfield. Don't be afraid to shoot. It's something that we were afraid of last year a bit. Don't be afraid to shoot. Get on the sides, cut in, bang it. Who knows? That's what Lampard used to do. Half of his goals were taken by chance. He had a chance and just hit it, and it went top corner. Do the same. Razor15694 says, Eunice, just now, my dad just said we should get Jack Wilshere because he could be our new Dennis Wise. Tell your dad it's not happening. And tell your dad there's only one Dennis Wise. And Jack Wilshere can stay at Arsenal because he's got a slight little attitude problem. He's devoted to Arsenal. He's an Arsenal supporter, so I don't want to take that away from them. We don't want an Arsenal fan in our team. But yeah, we don't want Jack Wilshere. No, we don't. Mr. Banter, hello mate, says in Jose we trust. And last but not least, okay, I'll do these last two. CFC Fan 99 says, who do you think can make the FIFA Team of the Year next year from Chelsea? Hazard, Willian, Costa, who knows, even John Terry. The whole lot, the whole 11. I'm kidding. No, those players I mentioned. Maybe Fabregas could make it. Falcao, if he surprises everyone somehow. I doubt it though. Yeah, but the main ones, Hazard, Costa, are the two I feel can have a big impact. And last one, Dougie10 says Willian should definitely score more. By the way, what's up, Eunice? Hello, mate. How you doing? Yes, he should. And fingers crossed he does. I'm just saying, you know, if these players cut in a lot more and they bang in these goals and they're not afraid to shoot from midfield, hit it if you have a chance, hit it. The beauty about English football is we're not like La Liga. We're not like the other countries. They don't shoot from distance. They just don't do it. They all want to get into the box. And this is where we've had our advantage with Lamps. Lamps has assisted us with this for years. He's just hit it, and he's created some absolute bangers because he's taken chances. And Drogba's done the same. It's how we got loads of goals. We used to score loads from outside the box. Let's start doing that again. Yes, I understand. We want to play more attacking. We've got little players now. We want to, in terms of size, they're all beasts, but in size, and they all want to cut in and try and melee their way through. But we're Chelsea. We're not Arsenal. We're not Barca. Let's try and hit it from distance, and we will score goals. Honestly, we will. So yeah, as I said, we trust Jose. I'm sure Jose knows exactly what he's doing. So let him do it. Thank you all for leaving those comments. I love your comments. This comment section is probably the best out of all the fan channels. I'd say we have the best comment section. We do. Robbie might have something to say about that because you know the Gooners do love social media. You got to give it to him. They're the champions of social media. That's how Sanchez got voted in so many polls as the best player in the world, or God not, you know, whatever polls they voted in. But yeah, I love the comment section, so keep it coming. Thank you all for leaving your comments. When this goes off the air, be sure to leave your comments afterwards and subscribe to 100% Chelsea if you are new. Please sure to check all the social media links in the description below, our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are active on all. And I'll be sure to see you tomorrow for another edition of Daily Blues. Plus, I think one other video possibly coming out tomorrow. I'll have to check and see. But keep a lookout. Check out the previous video with myself, Louis, and Tony about Peter Cech. And yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. Have a good evening and take care.